Hello everyone and welcome. Today we have some very interesting Pokemon news. New details on new Gigantamax and new Dynamax Pokemon. A lot of great details from the first few hours of Pokemon Sword and Shield, some awesome pre-order bonus stuff, and much more. If you're a fan of Zelda or Pokemon news videos like this, please subscribe to stay up to date on all new and upcoming information. We also have a great video coming up on the top 10 most disturbing and scary Pokemon and Pokemon events that happened in the games and in the TV show, as well as tomorrow's video, which will feature our friends 𝐓𝐷𝐷𝐷, Hoops and Hip Hop, and some other friends of ours who we have also worked with on videos in the past, and who are also well known in the Zelda and Pokemon communities. The premise for the video is simple. Breath of the Wild didn't have a lot of variety in terms of bosses or mini-bosses. It was mostly just different forms of Ganondorf. We do have some enemies like the Lynels, Hinoxes, and Moldorms that Nintendo themselves do refer to as overworld bosses. So we thought it would be fun to come together and pick out the top 10 Pokemon that could make great boss fights in Breath of the Wild 2. These could be situations where the Pokemon is already so similar to the boss that simply swapping the two would be perfect, and a few of the Pokemon on the list could go on to be their own unique boss battles. Something like we have never seen before in any Zelda game. And of course, everyone who's working on the video is very excited to get all of your thoughts on the video. We are currently working on the video and should have it uploaded first thing tomorrow morning. So if you can think of any Pokemon that you would like to see as a Zelda boss, please comment it below, and if we feature the Pokemon that you suggested, we will give you, your YouTube channel, or your Twitter a shout out on the video as we show the screenshot of your comment. We will also be reading through all of the comments on this video all day long so that we can discuss this news and the ideas and concepts that you all come up with for tomorrow's video. Who knows, maybe you can come up with something that makes it on the list and it ends up being better than anything that I could have thought of myself. So with all of that out of the way, let's get started. From Go Nintendo. New details on Pokemon Sword and Shield surface, wild area, glowing Pokemon, town names, and more. Some new hands-on impressions have come in from Pokemon Sword and Shield, and with them comes fresh info. Check out a roundup of the new details below. You can get to the wild area in the first hour. There are Pokemon in the wild area that are way more powerful than you, and you can run into them at any time. There's a vendor in the wild area that takes a dedicated currency in exchange for strong TMs. The map has an objective marker with a small note on what to do. The first battle with Hop has him using 2 Pokemon instead of 1. There's a lot of British slang in the dialogue. If a Pokemon with a yellow glow is seen, you'll want to battle them, as they'll have a couple max IVs and some egg moves. Location names include Wedgehurst, Slumbering Weald, and Motostoke. Pokemon centers include a name raider and a move deleter. Experience is automatically split between your team, and there might not be an option to turn it off. And of course, you can skip the catching tutorial. Please comment below and let us know what your favorite details were to come from the first few hours of the game. Pre-order Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield from Target in North America to receive an exclusive steelbook. Great news for those in North America. The Pokemon Sword and Shield steelbook that was previously only available through pre-order from Nintendo's UK store will be easily available exclusively from Target. Only pre-orders for the double pack will include the steelbook, and it's currently unknown if the steelbook edition will be a separate SKU from the regular double pack. Gigantamax variants of Eevee, Pikachu, Meowth, Charizard revealed for Pokemon Sword and Shield. There's a Pokemon Sword and Shield presentation coming later today, but why wait for that when we can get new details right now? The latest issue of CoroCoro Ichiban features Pokemon Sword and Shield, and as you can see via the artwork above, Gigantamax variants of Eevee, Pikachu, Meowth, and Charizard are front and center. It's likely we'll find out more about these variants later today, which obviously you will, because here is the info. That update has came and here's the info from it, with the video as well. Game Freak set out to make the ultimate, strongest, and best Pokemon game with Pokemon Sword and Shield. New Gigantamax footage shared. Here is a quick interview with Game Freak. What was Game Freak's goals in creating Pokemon Sword and Shield? That's simple. The team wanted to make the greatest Pokemon game ever. That's exactly what Game Freak's Shigeru said in an interview with Game Informer. We set out with the idea of making the ultimate, strongest, the best Pokemon game yet, being on Nintendo Switch. The first time an all-new generation is coming to a console. It was really just every facet of the game. Gameplay, visuals, everything. That was really the theme for when I set out making the game. The greatest Pokemon game. It's true that Pokemon Sword and Shield pushes the Pokemon mainline games in some new and interesting ways, including the Gigantamax mechanic. You can check out some new footage of Gigantamax Pikachu, Eevee, Charizard, Meowth, and Butterfree here, which of course is what I'm showing you guys on screen right now. Be sure to comment below to let us know which Pokemon you would love to see battle against or play as in a Gigantamax or Dynamax form. And do you think it would be possible to have a Mega Evolution using a Gigantamax form? Like, how OP would Mewtwo X and Y or Mega Rayquaza be using a Gigantamax form? That would be insane.